What if someone described a murder before it even happened? On February 19th, 1997, at 1:26 a.m., a 911 call came in from a rural home on Old Mill Road in Brookhaven, Mississippi. The line connected clearly, but no caller identified themselves. The dispatcher heard a man breathing heavily. After several seconds, he spoke in a calm, controlled voice. He said, "There was someone on the floor, and it was too late to help them now." When asked for the address, he gave the exact location tied to the landline. Then he began describing the inside of the house: a tipped chair near the kitchen doorway, a broken drinking glass by the sink, and blood pooling beneath the victim's chest. The dispatcher asked if he was with the victim. He said he was outside the room and that the door was open. Deputies and an ambulance were dispatched immediately. But while they were on the way, the caller kept talking, unprompted. He described the victim's clothing, the position of the body, and said the television in the living room was still on, but with no sound. At 1:31 a.m., the dispatcher asked him to check for a pulse. He paused, then said, "You won't find one." The line went silent, but it never disconnected. Deputies arrived at 1:44 a.m. The house was dark, no vehicles in the driveway. The front door was locked. Officers forced entry. Inside, they found everything exactly as described. A man lay dead on the kitchen floor, a chair overturned, a drinking glass shattered, the television still on, muted, but the medical examiner later estimated the time of death. Between 1:40 and 2 a.m., the 911 call had been received. 14 minutes before the earliest possible time of death, phone records confirmed. The call came from the victim's own landline. No fingerprints other than the victim's were found. No neighbors reported seeing anyone enter or leave. The recording was reviewed again and again. No background noise, no movement, no struggle. The caller never identified himself and never hung up. The case remains unsolved. The tape still exists. A calm voice describing a murder scene before the crime was believed to have occurred from inside a house where no caller was ever found.